All right, so what do we need in our Afi farm? One, I'm going to need maybe 2 tabs. All I'm going to need one, but I think the first tab I'm going to have will carry on. First of all, to have unique information about, I think, our profits and our investments so far. Okay, I'm going to have a B container first. B container, okay. And inside that B container, actually, let me first talk about the other normal divs before I even talk about a B container. All right, so just like you have a div, okay, so where you have a dot container, okay, and it will create a div for you that is a container, and inside that container you have a dot row, okay, and it will create for you a row, and inside that row you're going to have a dot call, so 2 columns, dot call, okay, and the first call will be call 6, and then we're going to have another call again, which call will be call 6. And then inside here, we're going to put a P tag, so P, okay, call 1, and then another P, okay, for call 2, okay, then I do save. All right, so when I refresh, you can see our normal divs. In fact, let me go ahead and give them a background color. So let me do a style. I usually do use inward styling, and I'll have a background color. So this will be red. Background color. This will be, let me choose brown for this. And then the color of the text will be white. So color, white. Hope the color works out very well. And then I'll take that same style here and put it here. And then I put, maybe this can be pink. Just like that. So if I refresh, that's what we have for the 2. So which means I can come this and reduce the size. Okay. Then refresh, right. So again, the container can be fluid because you see it's not extending to the whole, okay? So container, fluid. Okay, and if I refresh, okay, it is taking it all right? So this is still 6, instead it's supposed to be 8, so that it completes the whole thing. If I refresh, you can see it's taking the whole thing. Now, instead of using this, we're going to maintain the same thing by changing these. So instead of writing div container what and what, I'm going to write b, okay, container, okay, then dash fluid. Okay, let's see if we shall have it, if we will have a difference. All right, so I'm getting a warning, and the warning is because even at the bottom, I need to have it as B container. B container, just like that. And then I refresh, and you can see instantly we're having the same results. If I remove the word fluid to show you that it's actually working, okay, and I refresh, you can see it's no longer completing the whole thing. Now, once more, instead of div row, it's going to be B row. So B row, okay? So I don't need the word class row. Okay, and so I need to do the same for the bottom, B row. Okay, and you see we have the row. I'll take back this to container fluid. And then this will be B call, okay? So B call, and then the bottom also will be B call, Okay, it has retained the same thing, and the column width again is still 4 for this. So which means I can come to the same and do b call and do the same for the bottom here as a b call. Great, so we are sustaining that. So which means anything you had to do with Bootstrap, okay, you can carry on with this. And where do I get this? I need to come to Bootstrap, then I go to the components. Okay, I need to find, okay, I think I've gone very far with the components. I need to find the divs. Okay, if I could find for the divs. No, these are the components I'm looking for. Let me see. Okay. Let me find the divs, and I see if I'll get one. Divs, instead of div, I think I should be looking for, what do they call it? Grid. Okay, so it is under layouts. And this explains the grid layout. You can see b container and then the class for the container. Okay, then b row and then b call. Okay, so b call, b call, b call, and then you go ahead. You can go ahead and read through. Okay, b container, container fluid for the width. Okay, container fluid sm, container fluid, just like that. And then b row is also here, and then b call for the columns. So how do you offset the column? Okay, so b call sm. Okay, so this is it. So b call sm6. Okay, b call lg, just like that. So you just type the b call and then you add the width that you intend to. However, if you need to match the class, it will also take it in, because you can see they included a div here. Okay, so it could be, you know, it generally gets back to you, and you can see what I'm having. So b call calls is equal to 8, which is wider, okay, than the other columns in any case if you need to. All right, so you can see b calls, okay, variable with this content 3 of 3, okay, which was reflected here. So this is b call 5. Anyhow, so you can go ahead and read, but remember this video is about us using Vue.js. So one thing I want to do is I want to make either tabs or routes. All right, so I've gone for about 1 hour, and before I go for refreshments, I want to encourage you to subscribe. We now have 860 subscribers. Please go ahead and subscribe, like, and share. All right, so let's take a short break, and then we return, and then we're going to install the Vue router, okay, so that we can have the dashboard have something, and then we click the link, and then we go to something else, just like that, after being logged in. All right, so let's do that. So we first design our user interface, then we can get anything from the database. All right, so let's go for the short break, and then